Nigeria's cocoa goldmine, from farm to global markets. Cocoa isn't just a crop. In Nigeria, it's history, it's hope, and it's a billion-dollar opportunity. As global demand for chocolate and cocoa-based products soars, the spotlight is back on cocoa-producing countries, Nigeria among them. From the rain-drenched farms of Ondo to the processing hubs of Cross River, cocoa is not only reclaiming its place as a key non-oil export commodity, it's driving wealth creation for smart farmers and agro-entrepreneurs. Whether you're an agribusiness enthusiast, a small-scale farmer, or an investor looking to tap into Nigeria's export potential, this series walks you through everything you need to know about cocoa, from cultivation to global markets. Series Introduction. It's Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025. Welcome to the 126th edition of the ARIA series. In this video, we do a deep dive at the cocoa bean value chain in Nigeria, from cultivation to global export. Before we get started, we would like to take a moment to welcome you to this channel. If you are visiting us for the first time, please subscribe, smash the like button, share this video, and help us grow our family. If you have already subscribed, then show your support by liking the video and making a comment. Now let's jump right back in. Cocoa in Nigeria, a rich legacy worth reviving. Cocoa made its way into Nigeria in the late 1800s, carried by missionaries and merchants from Portuguese colonies. It quickly found fertile ground in the forest belts of southwestern Nigeria. By the 1960s, Nigeria had become the second-largest cocoa producer in the world, with cocoa exports funding education, infrastructure, and social services across the western region. Then came oil. The focus of national policy shifted dramatically. Cocoa boards were dismantled, and farmers were left unsupported. Over time, yields fell, plantations aged, and processing capacities stagnated. But today, things are changing. With increasing calls for economic diversification, cocoa is once again being recognized as a sustainable, job-creating, and foreign exchange-earning crop. Cocoa farming today, blending tradition with technology. Modern cocoa cultivation in Nigeria is undergoing a quiet revolution. Today's farmers aren't just relying on ancestral techniques, they're leveraging improved seedlings, scientific pest control, and modern post-harvest handling. Cultivation practices. Cocoa trees are typically grown from hybrid seedlings and transplanted to fields during the rainy season, April to June. These trees thrive under partial shade, often intercropped with plantains or legumes. Proper spacing, 3 by 3 meters, timely pruning, and organic soil amendments are essential to healthy growth.
Harvesting. Once the pods mature, usually 5 to 6 months after flowering, harvesting begins. Cocoa has 2 harvest seasons in Nigeria: the main harvest, October, February, and a smaller light crop, May, August. Farmers handpick pods to prevent tree damage. Processing. This is where the value begins to build. Fresh beans are fermented, for flavor, and then sun-dried, to reduce moisture and avoid mold. Proper drying is critical. Buyers reject cocoa with more than 7% moisture. Once dried, beans are sorted, graded, and bagged in 64 kilograms jute sacks. A good farmer understands that how beans are processed determines how well they sell. Post-harvest practices directly impact quality, price, and export viability. What you need to start: seedlings, weather, and ideal conditions. Getting started in cocoa farming begins with understanding your inputs and your environment. Where to get quality seedlings? Nigeria's Cocoa Research Institute (CRIN) has developed high-yielding, disease-resistant varieties, TC1 through TC5. These hybrids begin fruiting in 2 to 3 years and offer better yields per hectare. Farmers can obtain certified seedlings from CRIN headquarters in Ibadan, State Agricultural Extension Offices, registered private nurseries in cocoa-producing states. Climatic and soil requirements. Cocoa is picky, but Nigeria ticks all the right boxes. Rainfall, 1,200 to 2,000 mm/year. Temperature, 22 to 30 degrees Celsius. Soil, loamy, well-drained, with organic content and pH between 5.5 and 7. Altitude, 100-300 m above sea level. It prefers slightly sloped terrain, good forest cover, and shaded sunlight during its early years. A farm located in Nigeria's tropical rainforest or derived savanna belt is naturally positioned for success. What's the right land size for export-minded farmers? Small scale doesn't mean small potential. Many successful cocoa exporters in Nigeria today began with just 1 to 3 hectares of land. Why 1 to 5 hectares is a sweet spot? Manageable, easy to maintain with family labor or minimal hired help. Scalable, you can expand organically as profit grows. Efficient, enables precise pest control, fertilization, and quality assurance. Profitable, a well-managed hectare yields 400 to 600 kilograms of dried cocoa annually. For export-focused farmers, forming cooperatives can amplify benefits: bulk production, group certification, pooled logistics, and stronger bargaining power with buyers. From bean to bar, adding value in the cocoa chain. Too often, Nigeria exports raw cocoa beans and imports chocolate at 10 times the price. But things are changing, especially among innovative SMEs and agro-processors. Primary value addition steps. Fermentation develops chocolate flavor. Drying and grating ensures export quality. Cracking and winnowing converts beans into nibs. Grinding produces cocoa liquor and cocoa butter. Pressing and milling extracts powder and butter used in chocolate.
Smallholders can invest in solar dryers, mechanical fermenters, or mini processing kits. Even basic steps like hygienic drying and proper sorting can boost export value. Processing value chain and export value addition. Cocoa processing adds significant value beyond raw bean exports. The primary value-added products include cocoa liquor, paste, cocoa butter, cocoa cake and powder, chocolate and confectionery. Smallholder entry points. Mini processing units, solar dryers, mechanical fermenters. Bulk grading and packaging, adhering to international standards, moisture, mold, bean count. Certification schemes, UTZ, Rainforest Alliance, Organic, and Fair Trade certification boost marketability. Export value addition. Proper grading and traceability increase buyer confidence. Certified and processed cocoa commands a price premium of 15 to 30%. Exporters with semi-processed cocoa face lower trade barriers than raw bean sellers. Certification adds credibility. Buyers in Europe, North America, and Asia are increasingly sourcing only certified cocoa. Rainforest Alliance, UTZ, Fair Trade, Organic certifications. These labels can add 15 to 30% to your cocoa's market value and open doors to direct trade contracts. Where cocoa grows best in Nigeria. Nigeria's cocoa growing regions are spread across 3 major zones, each offering distinct advantages. Top producing states. Ondo State, Nigeria's cocoa powerhouse, responsible for over 30% of national output. Cross River, rising star in commercial farming and processing. Osun and Ogun, historical cocoa zones with strong cooperative networks. Ekiti and Oyo, high adoption of hybrid varieties and improved practices. Abia, Delta and Edo, emerging regions with export-driven youth farmers. Each of these states enjoys suitable rainfall, rich soils, and access to roads, extension services, and local or regional processing hubs. How to export cocoa beans from Nigeria, a step-by-step guide. So, you've grown and processed your beans. Now what? Exporting cocoa from Nigeria is highly achievable with the right knowledge and paperwork. Step 1. Register your business. Get a CAC business name or company registration. Register with NEPC, Nigerian Export Promotion Council. Step 2. Meet all quality standards. Cocoa must be well fermented, clean, and dry, 6 to 7% moisture. Avoid mold, insects, or smoky beans. Package in clean, labeled jute sacks. Step 3. Secure necessary documentation. To export cocoa, you'll need NEPC Export Certificate, Phytosanitary Certificate from NAQS, Certificate of Origin, Packing List and Commercial Invoice, Bill of Lading, Export Declaration Form, NXP Form. Step 4. Choose your export route. Port of Lagos, main cocoa export port, Apapa or tin can. Port of Calabar, preferred for eastern and southern states. You can export via licensed exporters, commissioned or contracted. Direct export, recommended for organized cooperatives.
Step 5. Get paid securely. Use secure payment systems. Advance payment. Letter of credit. Export credit insurance. Platforms like nexttradeinfo.ng, the Export Expansion Facility Program, EFP, and various agro-export webinars provide reliable support and buyer matchmaking. Why the future of Nigerian cocoa is bright. There's no denying it, cocoa is a ticket to wealth, especially for those willing to do things right. Nigeria is well positioned to rejoin the top tier of global cocoa exporters. Small-scale farmers, cooperatives, and agro-entrepreneurs who embrace improved practices, certification, and value addition stand to earn not just in Naira, but in foreign exchange. With proper planning, training, and integration into the global value chain, the journey from bean to bar can transform rural livelihoods and scale agribusiness across the country. Conclusion: time to tap Nigeria's cocoa potential. If you're looking for a future-proof agricultural venture with strong domestic demand and international relevance, cocoa is a smart bet. Nigeria has the soil, the sun, the heritage, and now, increasingly, the systems to make cocoa profitable again. Whether you're starting with a hectare of farmland or a vision to build a processing plant, the cocoa value chain offers something for everyone. With smart strategy, farmer cooperatives, and export readiness, Nigerian cocoa can once again become the gold standard in global markets. Your next step? Learn, connect, and take action, because Nigeria's cocoa revolution won't wait. Want help with your cocoa venture, export strategy, or cooperative registration? Drop your questions in the comments section or reach out via email. Let's grow Nigeria's cocoa legacy together. If you would like to learn more or wish to discuss paid brand sponsorship of any of our agribusiness videos, please contact us on any of the social media handles below. Quote of the week: "The dirty hands of the farmers gives us food every day. Never forget the importance of farmers in your lives." Dermo Devi.